Okay, let's do another law of cosines problem. So in this one, we do have to be careful because we are going to have an obtuse angle in this triangle, and that obtuse angle is going to be angle A. You see how large side A is in comparison? So I must go for that one first, because if I don't, I won't see the angle that's greater than 90 degrees by the law of cosines. So I'm going to use this version of the law of cosines. And then when I do what I did previously and rearrange this algebraically, I would find that the cosine of angle A is found by taking a squared minus b squared minus c squared divided by a minus 2 times b times c. So if you would plug in the 69.72 squared, and then the 49.3 squared, and then the 22.29 squared, all divided by a minus 2 times the b value times the c value. And let's do that on our calculator. So I'm going to take you through that. 69.72 squared minus 49.3 squared minus 22.29 squared. And I'm going to hit enter so I know what the numerator is. Then I'm going to divide that by, in parentheses, the denominator. This is what you might forget to do, so please be careful. Don't put any more parentheses in there. That way you won't go closing those and use order of operations incorrectly. Now look, this turned out to be a ratio for cosine of a negative number. I'm going to try to remember that number. 87977. 87977, and it was negative. So the cosine of angle A is a negative ratio. Now remember, all the trig functions are positive in the first quadrant, and cosine is positive in the second quadrant. So if cosine is negative over here in the second and the third quadrants, it happens that the calculator is able to find that second quadrant angle, because angle A has to be no more than 180 degrees. So it's got to be somewhere in here in the second quadrant. So when I go second cosine of that answer, it's going to give me an angle between 90 and 180, not bigger than 180 and less than 270. So it's going to give me the exact answer for angle A is 151.6 degrees. So if I had not done that, and I'm not going to take the time to show you why, but if I had picked a different angle to go for first, then this large obtuse angle would never have shown up using the law of sines, because sine is positive in the second quadrant. You wouldn't have known that that was to be the case. So next, I would go to the law of sines, and it doesn't matter what I do first. So I'm going to go 49.3 over the sine of angle B equals the 69.72 over the sine of that big 151 degree angle we just found. And I'm going to solve for angle B by taking this product and dividing it by this, and then going second sine. Let's just go ahead and practice that. We have time. So again, I'm going to keep practicing my using of my calculator. So 49.3 times the sine of 151.6, close those parentheses, divide by the 69.72. Remember, this is not angle B, this is the sine of angle B, is the 0.336. So I go second sine, second answer, and I find out that angle B is equal to 19.7 degrees. I'm going to put down here. So 19.7 degrees. Add these two up, subtract from 180. Don't forget to check your answers, and you'll get angle C. I've got to hurry here, and I want to just set you up for one more question. So 3 circles of radii 24 inches, 32 inches, and 42 inches are externally tangent to each other. So this is what we've got going on here. We've got a 24-inch circle, then a 32-inch circle. Ooh, that one maybe that one needs to be the 42-inch circle. And then let's go right here and make this one. And they're supposed to touch, so I'm trying to make these two touch, and I'm going to be a little bit off. So this one has a radii of 24 inches right here. And then this is the large circle, so I go way over here, and that's got a radii of 42 inches for a total of 66 inches there. So this is going to be 24 inches here, and the radii of this one is 32 inches, and those total to be 56 inches. And then this 32 plus this 42 totals to be 74 inches, and they want us to find the largest angle of this triangle. So you've got this triangle right here, you've got 66 inches, right here you've got 56 inches, and right here you've got 74 inches. So say this was called angle A, you want to find that because it's opposite the largest side. So you'd set this up, go for that right away, and you'd be all set.